Hello, everyone. Happy Easter.
Everybody.
I'm Dennis.
I'm Andrew.
We're known as the Crafty Lumberjacks. We're really excited to be here today. This is our Easter celebration. So thank you for joining us today. I'm going to be on the chat here. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer. We are coming to you live from Astoria, Queens, New York. We'd love to see where you're all watching from. We have a beautiful day here in New York.
Oh my gosh.
I started sweating on the street. I'm ready for shorts.
Yes, the problem about a beautiful day in New York outside is that it carries on inside. So we're a little, it's a little toasty in here, but we're not complaining because it's been a very long winter.
Yes.
But yes, let us know where you're coming from. If you've been to our classes before, we just like to talk a lot. So if you have any questions during the class, please don't hesitate to write in. Dennis will check it out. If not, we have Tia as well. Yeah, I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, special shout out to Fiskars and Michaels for having us. Today, we're going to be creating an Easter bunny box. This is the modern Easter basket. Yeah. Really adorable. Let me get in the lighting there.
Okay.
We have people in from Philadelphia, Massachusetts, Astoria, Orange County, New York. Yes, love this.
Oh my gosh. But I just have to say, I've been so excited about making this on camera because we had so much fun doing it.
Yes, and to create that, we're actually going to be using the Fiskars Box Maker Gifting Board. Really cool because you can make your own little personalized boxes. You can also make envelopes with these, and you could also make really adorable bows, which we're going to try to get to in the amount of time that we have today. I'm going to be showing you how to make the boxes using this, and we're actually also doing a giveaway today. We're going to be giving away this from Fiskars. Also, the paper edger scissors, which we're going to be using today.
And one of our favorites, the Fringe Scissors. And of course, the OG, the orange handled scissors, which we put...
the cat stole it.
Yeah, the cat stole it. Which, of course, right here, which are, of course, our absolute favorites.
Yeah, so to do the giveaway, we're going to have a trivia question at the end of the class. And then if you follow us across social media on our platforms at Crafty Lumberjacks, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere, if you DM us the answer, that's how you'll be entered to win the giveaway.
Yes, so we take all those... everyone who answers correctly, and then we just randomly pick. If you do not have Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, don't worry, you can always email us. It's craftylumberjacks@gmail.com. And you can submit your thing through there and we'll just add you in.
Yes, and don't worry, we're not adding you to a crazy list or anything.
I mean, unless you want to join our mailing list, you can.
I'm getting tons of spam calls. I don't know where from, but every time my phone rings, I'm like, who is calling me?
Can I show the inside of this of the box? Because I just think this is so cute. And it's a little tricky with the lighting, but let me see. Look how cute. The boxes unfold almost kind of like accordion style. And you can put some treats in here just like that. We actually just made some grass with some tissue paper. And how cute is that for Easter? I mean, and these boxes are so versatile. I feel like you can do them for so many different things. But should we get started?
Yes, I just wanted to plug too. Sorry, we're doing these classes every month for the rest of the year. Our next class is on May 3rd at 4 p.m., same time. And we're going to be making these awesome watercolor geode gem planters.
Yes, and this is using the geode. I should just grab it, right?
Yes. And we're going to be teaching you how to do a geode watercolor technique on watercolor paper. And then we're going to be transforming it into the geode planter that you see here.
And we're using this 3D paper gem. This is so great. I love this, and I love the board box maker just because you don't need a cutting machine for this. So if you don't have a cutting machine, if you don't want to pay for the expense of that, I feel like these are so great, and they're really versatile, and they're really great for a lot of different age ranges. So if you have kids and you want them to be more hands-on, these are really great.
Yeah, so we're gonna get started. That was enough of that, huh?
I know. I felt like that was a lot. For a moment,
that was a lot.
But I just get excited,
Yeah. So Easter is upon us. We're gonna show you how to start our Easter bunny here. If we want to switch to the other camera.
Okay. Yes. I will be your camera person.
Okay, so this is the Fiskars box making gift board. Really cool and very easy to use. They have corner punches here for a corner rounded punch and also for a clasp there for your box. These little sliders kind of help you decide which size box you're making. So you can slide it, you can make a 3x3 box, you can make squares, rectangles, and you just use these guides here. and they shift. And what happens here, when you see this shift, you see that they have the box paper size guide. So this is, you always have to start with a square piece of paper to make your box. So if I want to do a, you know, a 3x3 box here, I have to cut a square piece of paper, 9 1/4 there.
I found this so easy to use, and I was a little nervous. I was like, wait, how am I going to do this? But then since they really lay it out for you and it just does all the math for you, I thought that was like genius.
Yes, and also the gifting board here has a little slide out here. So that's going to help us score our paper so that we can get perfect folds with our box.
Yes.
So very cool. Who makes this tool? Fiskars. And you can buy this at your local Michaels. They have these in stock always, or you can buy them online at themichaels.com. And it also comes with a scoring tool. Let me try to get this out.
And I love that it's like just right there. So it's, you need help, little.
Yeah, because my nails are feeling very brittle.
There you go. So you just pop it right out.
Yes, and just a little trick here. You always want to put it back in with the line facing up, or it'll be very difficult to grab.
And it actually really isn't difficult to grab. I don't know why you had trouble with that. But
I had no wall to.
So you can use up to a 12 by 12 inch piece of paper, which is really great because Michaels has all of those, you know, those like big books of papers, all different types, and those are all 12 by 12. But then you can just cut it down.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm starting. I want to do an 8.5 by an 8.5 piece of paper there.
Yes, because that's gonna that's gonna give us a 2.5 by 3 inch box. Is that correct?
Yes. Right.
Yep, and that's for the head. So we just want the head of the bunny to be a little smaller than the body of the bunny.
So we want 8.5, right?
Yep.
Is that right? Okay, so I'm using a piece of 12 by 12 paper here, and I'm just gonna cut it down to the size. I'm using the Fiskars cutter, really easy to use. Everything's marked out in a grid, so it's very simple to see with big markings, which I like, even though Andrew wears the glasses. You know, I'm getting up there in age, so I'm having a little trouble with my eyesight.
Oh my gosh, I can't see anything.
Well, always, you can never see anything.
And I'm gonna save this piece for later for some embellishments.
Yep, so I cut down my piece of paper there. We have an 8.5 by 8.5 square. We had someone in from Iowa, big fan of Iowa. You know, Music Man is on Broadway right now. It takes place in Iowa City. So, okay, so now to make our box, we just want to start. We want to make sure it's at 8.5 there. So everything looks good, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to start with our corner punches. So really easy to do. You want to kind of line it up with this marking here and just punch your corners. So there's a lot of different ways that people do this. I like to just go in order here. So just flip it.
Yeah, and so you really just want to line up your paper right here, and it says box width, and it really is so easy to follow. They also have all the instructions here. So this isn't something where you lose the instructions and you don't know how to use it again. It's all on the box maker, which I find really helpful because you can really helpful.
You know, and it seems a little intimidating at first, but then once you kind of get familiar with it, it becomes mindless, you know? And it's really fascinating to see how it comes together. So now I just flipped it over and I'm doing the same thing on all my other sides of the paper here.
Yes, and again, I really do love that that repetitiveness, because really it is like, oh, okay, I've done this step. I do this step 4 times and then I do it again 4 times. And then, you know, it just gets easier as you go. So
now you can see, maybe off the cutter, you can kind of see.
Yes.
So you're left with this little kind of triangle, square, what would you call this?
Rectangle, oval.
There you go.
Yeah,
so
that
cool.
looks really
So
great.
now we're ready to score our box here, which is going to help us fold it together. I just want to make sure sometimes these move a little as you're working. So I just want to make sure it's set to the right.
Yes, and I actually find that it's easiest to, check it as you go. I think that's a really good tip.
So now we're going to score the paper, which will help us fold our box in. And we're going to be using the scoring tool that comes with the box gifting board here. And we're going to do 3 lines on each side. So it says score line 1, score line 2, score line 3.
Yeah, and you see like score line 2 goes all the way. That's why this extends. So if you have a nice big piece of paper, it extends all the way there. So yes, 1, 2, and then 3.
Yeah, so we're going to start here.
So you line it
And
up.
it doesn't matter what
again.
side you start on. And we're just going to score. So it's kind of like a divot there, and you just take your scoring tool and you press down. You press down.
And I like to do it about 3 times. And you know, like when you score, what you're doing is you're creating a fold.
Yes.
You can keep going if you want.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was.
You know, it's all about that fold, Okay, now here's our second scoring line, and I'm going all the way through, all the way through, all the way through. And I'm pressing down firmly. We're using cardstock here. You know, you want to use a thicker paper because, you know, you don't want to rip through the paper.
Yeah.
And then you have your third scoring line, which is over here. And it will guide you. It will kind of tell you where to stop. So that's our first set of scoring lines. Does that make sense? Now I'm going to rotate it, double check. It looks like it didn't move that much, so that looks good. Line it up and then repeat. So we do the scoring lines again.
So 1. Then we go to 2, which is the long one.
And then the third. And then same thing, spin it around and repeat. Now, you know, we're making this into an Easter bunny, but I think this is a great gadget if you have a small business, if you sell jewelry or candles. What a great inexpensive way to make your own boxes for shipping or for packaging.
Yeah, it really does take it over the top to the next level. And if you've ever tried to like look for small boxes, they can get pretty expensive. So I do think if you're trying to make something in bulk specifically, this is a really great tool to use.
And we were talking earlier, we thought how fun would this be to make little boxes for like an advent calendar?
Oh yeah, like
any type of countdown, like countdown to graduation, countdown to a wedding, you know, and have little gifts in there for your friends or for whoever.
Yeah,
oh, I think 3. I almost missed them.
I was gonna say, if you miss one, I think you really do see it once it all comes together. You can kind of like see,
because now you see it's all kind of all done.
Yes. Wow, that looks really great.
Yeah, Sean. Hi, Sean. Are you always the one on the fly? No time to run out. Yes.
All right.
Oh, okay. So now that we have all our scoring lines here, it's time to add our corner punches. And what's great about this, you even have this on the box gifting board here. So there's a lock punch, which has a little slit in it so you can lock the boxes, or they just have a corner punch. So if you want to have just a nice rounded edge.
Yes.
So it just slides right in. I'm going to do lock punch on all of it.
So that's what the lock punch looks like. As you can see, it just locks so then it keeps closed, which is really great.
Yes.
You're going to do lock punch.
I guess I'm just going to do it on all of them.
That's what I did. I don't think it matters if you do it on all of them. You can either do them on opposite ends like Dennis said, or you can do them on all of them. I like it on all of them. Then it really stays closed, you know?
Yes, because you can close the inside and the outside.
And I really just like that detail. It really just makes it look even like more.
Yeah, so now that we have it, I like to just kind of go over my lines here, fold them in. And then you'll see it come together. When we first did this, we were like, what is happening?
I know it is.
It's like a Star Wars like spaceship weird kind of thing. And then sorry. And you just kind of fold all your pieces in. I also think, you know, we're putting little you know, classic Easter goodies in ours, like jelly beans and chocolates and grass, but this would be great to have a gift card in, or to have cash. Cash is king. I always want that cash, baby. And then it just locks in here.
Nothing says Easter like cash.
Yes. Very cute. And then you lock in here. Then you have a nice little box. Sorry, let me just get that.
That's okay.
Hey,
I wanted to just show what was inside this one. Right here, we added some little chicks that we found at Michael's. We added some jelly beans, and as you can see, the clasps. I mean, they're just so cute. You got it?
Yeah, so
Wow.
this is, sorry, it just took me a second.
No,
I
that's
didn't
okay.
really fold my line.
Yeah, I think you do want to take a little bit of time just to like really crease those edges before you bring it all together. But that looks really cute.
So cool. I was a little rough on the edge here.
That's all
but
right.
so this is going to act as the head of our Easter bunny. And now I'm going to do another one that's 11 by 11.
Okay.
Same deal. We'll just review everything. So you want to start. We have a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. I'm just going to cut an inch down. Again, really easy to use. I love Fiskars. They always have like grids, and I'm not good with math at all.
Me neither.
Or even kind of, you know, sometimes you have to like subtract something and be like, okay, but there's this little piece here. So
right.
I never know that. So this is already kind of all set up for you. So it's really easy. So we have an 11 by 11 square, and this is going to act as the body of our bunny. Same thing, go to the gifting board here. And again, I think we already said you can also make envelopes and bows, which we're going to show you later. Look how cute this little bow is.
I know. Oh my gosh.
I love it. If that was like a little plaid paper, that would be so cute. Okay.
Well, why did you pick a plaid paper?
I don't know. You picked the paper.
Oh my gosh. Why did I do that?
So what am I doing here? Okay, 11 by 11, right?
Yeah. So
Is
that's
that right. 4 by 3 and
a quarter.
Something. Yes. Okay.
That's great.
So same deal. Line it up here with the box width, and just do your corner punches. I like to go just in order here, spinning it around, because that just for me, that helps me keep on track. I've seen people do like the scoring after they punch. I don't like to do that.
No, you're scoring before you punch. You don't like. Right?
No, they will punch and then score.
That's what you're doing.
No, I'm saying they punch one corner and then they score the full corner.
Oh, I've never seen that. That's crazy talk. Why would you do that?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't do that.
Okay.
Don't forget, if you ever make a craft that you want to share, to use the hashtag Make It With Michaels. This way we can see, especially if you make one of our projects, we love to see it. You can always DM us. We're always around. We're always checking our phones.
So if you have any questions about this or something we've done in the past, you can always write us,
or if you want to share a project that you've made or something that you've seen that's really cool.
And then we'll share it.
Yes, we always love to see what everybody's making and finding and creating. You know, because one of the number one questions that we get a lot is where we get our inspiration from. And honestly, it's from all of you.
Viewers like you.
Viewers like you.
PBS.
But yeah, it's all of you.
True,
it's like what you guys are making, what you're seeing, what you're sharing. You know, that really inspires us and kind of gets our gears going.
And I always find that some of the most creative people are people who like do not consider themselves crafters or crafty or artistic. You know, I feel like they're the ones who are always doing things. I'm like, oh my gosh, I never would have even thought of that.
So what we're saying is we'll steal your ideas.
We'll steal your voice.
Yes. Keep singing.
No, but what that means is like, you know, I that's what I also love about crafting. It's like you don't need to be anything. You do not need to consider yourself anything. It's about, we always say it's about the journey, not so much the outcome with crafting. And that's kind of what I like about this craft too. It's pretty mindless. Once you get into the groove of it, it's like, oh, this is like very relaxing. So if you have to make 24 or 25, if you're making an advent calendar or something like that, pop on your favorite movie.
Especially, yes, if it's the holidays.
Or, you know, it's something we never do, but we always say we should do is craft early for the holidays. So I know Easter's right around the corner. So you might be like, oh my gosh, that's maybe a little too soon for me to get this done. But you can always think ahead and then store it and then have it ready, because I feel like at least Christmas and
I mean, can you believe we're already almost halfway through the year?
No, I can't.
Ay. It goes fast, kiddos. It goes fast. And again, we're going to be giving away a lot of these tools that we're using today. At the end of the class, we're going to ask a trivia question. And it will have to do with Easter.
Oh, yes, it will. I like this trivia question. I'm not sure if it's super easy or...
I got it right away. When you asked me, I got it right away. Did I do all these? Yeah, I did them all.
It looks like you did. You gotta do the punches on the corners.
Oh, the punches. I always forget. So this one, I'll just do all the lock punches, right?
Yeah.
Or I'll show you. So you want to do opposite. I never flip the paper. Always keep the paper the same direction.
Yes, because if you do, then they're just gonna be the same.
And then this one I'll show you just to show you.
Oh yes.
So you get like a rounded.
That's
you get like, and which is this one is really helpful for the envelope maker.
Yes, yes, yes.
If you have any questions for us, or we also have Tia on the line who works at Fiskars. She's our girl and she's so good with the giveaways. Actually, Sean is here in the class today. Sean won the giveaway last month.
He did.
He got his stuff right away. So if you have any questions, regarding any tools or upcoming classes, or about us, feel free to ask. We're kind of watching here. This is going to make gift giving so much easier from now on. Yes. Gidget, loving this. Can't wait. It's really cool. And I have to tell you, when we first got it, again, we were a little like, wait, what is happening? But honestly, we've made like 40 boxes. I was going to say, yes, because we actually used them we got like a votive candle for a friend.
Yes, and we were like, oh my gosh.
Yes, we had like nothing.
And
we were like, oh my God.
You can measure the votive, and then you know what size box you need, and then, the board does everything.
Yeah, it really does come in handy. And we forget that we have half of these gadgets, and of course, like our apartment is just filled with tons of crafting materials.
But that's what I like too. You can put this like where you have like your gift wrap and stuff. So then like, it's always with gifting stuff,
Yes.
Holly, hi Holly.
Oh my gosh.
Holly asked if we had an Easter tree. Holly, we don't have an Easter tree this year.
Did. Oh my gosh.
We just don't. But
I just gotta get
this little bunny is gonna be enough for us this year. So I'm gonna be working on the head right now.
Okay,
and it's the little features. So I just want to show you. And a trick I do is oh no, did his eye just almost fall off? How embarrassing. I like to glue all my features onto another piece of paper that's the same color as the box, just so it's easy and I can have it nice and lined up. But I'm going to show you that in just a second. So let me get the camera
Kelly
set
said,
up.
this is making me want to get in the car and run to Michael's and get one.
Oh my gosh.
Do it, Kelly.
Do it for us.
Peer pressure.
Okay, so let me show you how we're going to do this. I'm actually, I said I was going to start with the head, but I'm not. I'm going to start with the tail. I just think this is so cute. Can you hold the camera for me?
Yes.
Baby?
Wait, I'm gonna.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out 4 strips of paper, but I'm going to be using these edging scissors, and I feel like these are such a throwback. I love these. These are all new. But I don't know if you grew up with these scissors, but I certainly did, and I would use them everywhere. They come in a pack of 2, just like this. So one has jagged edges and one has the scalloped edge. Oh, this is called pinking and scallop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scissors and I'm just going to cut 4 strips. And what this does is it gives you a really great, beautiful edge. And as you cut, you want to close the scissors and then open them, and then I like to try to line it up as much as I can, but if you don't, that's okay, you really won't see it. And then I'm just going to continue on as straight as I can be. You really don't need to worry about that though.
Or this, are you doing the tail? Yeah,
I'm doing the tail. Let's see. And then I'm just going to do the same thing. And I'm going to do it about 1 inch wide. Let's see. As I'm doing this, I'm realizing I did this incorrectly. Isn't that always like fun when you want to teach somebody something and you do it wrong? So I really, as you can see, you could actually, it shows you 2 different ways. So this almost looks like waves. I'm picturing like little like waves. And then this almost gives you like a cloud effect. Now, because it's the tail, I really wanted to have that cloud effect. So what I just need to do is go the other way. And then you can see now they both look the same. Does that make sense to everybody?
Oh, I see. You did like opposite.
Yeah, I did opposite. Whoops. Sometimes mistakes are teachable moments. So here we go. We have 1, and now I'm going to go to the other one.
You know, and these scissors are great. You know, I used to do like a lot of scrapbooking back in the day, back in my young days. You know, and I would kind of frame all my pictures with kind of like these types of, you know, cardstock and colored paper, or even like magazines and things. And I would use these fringe scissors, or not the fringe, the edging scissors, just for like funky effects.
I love that.
You know, especially like something like this, like at the ocean or the beach.
Yeah. I love scrapbooking. It's an art that has, I don't know, is it still around so much now that we all have our phones and millions of photos?
Gidget said, oh, how cute. My grandbabies are going to love making things with this for the holidays.
Yes.
I love that. Because for us, you know, my mom was a crafter. My dad was a carpenter. You know, and so much of my childhood was watching them kind of craft or crafting together. What are you doing?
I was going to say, these are very nice and safe. They're so safe. So if you have kids, like you can't cut yourself.
This is the start of a horror film.
Good. Okay, so actually I said 4, but I think I'm going to keep it 3. Now to make the tail, what I'm going to do is actually use glue dots. You can totally use a glue pen, which I'm going to use later. You can use a glue stick, but I like glue dots just because they're really quick and easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my tails and I'm basically going to make a bracelet. So I'm going to add the glue dot to the paper. Now to do that, you want to keep the dot on the piece of paper that it comes with. It's almost like a waxy paper. And then you want to push your piece of cardstock on it and then slowly pull up and it will keep the glue dot on. Can you see that?
Yeah, sometimes when you're handling the glue dots, they get a little, they lose their shape.
They do, yeah.
It kind of just becomes like a sticky ball.
So I'm going to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another glue dot here.
This is taking me back to slap bracelets.
Oh, yes, I wish this was a slap bracelet.
Oh, I love slap bracelets. And actually, if we have any Cricut users there, a lot of people use snap bracelets to hold their vinyl rolls together. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Yes, I swear.
Okay, then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to go across this way. So I'm basically making a sphere. And what I did with this glue dot is I just let it overhang just a little bit. That way I can reuse it.
Yeah.
So I have it like this. Here we have the cottontail.
Very cute.
And then I'm going to do another one back here. I don't know if you can hear our neighbor yelling, but he's yelling.
Oh gosh, so much action here in Astoria.
Oh yeah. And then I'm just going to do the same. So I've created this little paper sphere. I think this is so cute. Now to attach it to the box, I mean, look at that.
That's adorable.
Look how cute that is. I think that's really cute.
I thought of like doing a little globe or something.
Yeah, I thought of doing it originally with cotton, but then I was like, oh, I want this whole thing to be paper. I think that'd be really cute. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take one more glue dot, put it on the back. Again, you can use any kind of glue you want. Sometimes I like to work with hot glue because it's the same thing. It's like a quick effect. I actually found that using like a glue stick with this was fine, but it just like wasn't sticking fast enough. So I'd have to like hold it, and that just kind of like, you know, took too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here, and I'm just going to press it, and we have a little bushy tail. How cute is that? Come on.
You can see it coming to life.
So now I'm going to work on the ears next. So what I did with the ears is I put them on each side of the opening so they could open up just like this, which I thought was a really cute detail. It's all about those little details when you're crafting. So what I'm going to use is some scrap paper, and I'm going to use these other scissors. I'm going to use these other edging scissors. These look, they look like almost like a chevron, which I think are so cute for bunny ears. Now, of course, when you're making 2 of anything, which we're going to be making a lot of today, because we have like eyes, the ears, I like to fold it just so it's all the same size. Let's see. And then I'm going to cut out basically like an oval, like a half oval. So I'm going to take my picking shears and just go around, I guess almost like an almond shape, would you call it?
Mm-hmm. Or like an eye, almost like an eye.
Yeah, okay, I can see an eye.
Half eye.
And then look,
it already looks like a bunny here.
I know, how cute is that? I just love that like easy textured look. And I'm just going to now cut this right in half. So I have 2 ears. Now what I'm going to do now is add the inside, just like, you know, that little like pink detail. So what I'm going to do is fold this again. And I'm going to use the OG orange handled pair of scissors for this. And something I really like to do when I'm working with cardstock, if I'm working with a big piece, is I like to cut it down just so it's a little easier to work with. And then I'm just going to kind of follow the shape, but instead of doing a pointy edge, I'm going to do a rounded edge. And I always give this tip, so I'm sorry, I don't mean to be always repeating myself, but if you're cutting rounded edges, turn the paper instead of the scissors. That's going to help you really get a nice edge. So now we have 2 little
very
insides.
cute. We should have made like an Easter cat.
Well, now you say it. That would, I don't know. That'd be actually pretty cute. Let's see. So I'm actually
like dressed as a bunny.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, an Easter cat dressed as the Easter bunny.
So then I'm going to put this right here. I'm just using a glue pen for this, and it's super easy. You just want to like, I think a glue stick will work just fine, and you just want to press it. So the ears are done. Let's see. And then I'm just going to fold this back just so I can glue it right onto the box using that little lip. So it stands up. So I'm just folding it. And now I'm going to use my glue stick or my glue pen for this, but you can totally use
Teddy Cottontail.
You can totally use the glue dots for that if you want. You just want to hold them on for a little. I should have used the glue dot, shouldn't I?
Yeah, glue dot, or you want me to get a glue stick?
No, I just think for like time purposes, but I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
I'll just use it and see.
You know what I love about this too? Andrew and I like love packaging and things like that, but we like stuff that can double as decor as well. So not only is this like a cute little, you know, gift box or goodie bag, whatever, that it will look really cute as part of like your Easter setup.
We've
like,
had this on our shelf for, I don't know,
2 months,
2 months now. And it looks so cute. It looks so cute. So let me quickly let me quickly make the face so then we can move on. How are we doing on time?
Good, we're good.
Oh, okay, great. So I'm going to cut out a little nose. And actually, you know what I just want to say, because it's kind of bothering me. I'm a very like particular crafter, especially when it comes to paper crafts. But something I forgot that I did, when you fold the ears, when you fold them at a slight angle. That way the ears point out. As you can see, my ears are going straight. I just don't think it looks as cute. If they're folded just a little bit, they're going to point out, and it's all about those little teeny details. So for the nose, I'm going to cut.
This looks cute though too.
It does look cute. It does look cute. It does. So I'm going to cut out just like almost like a little rounded triangle for the nose. And remember when I started talking about the head, and you know what? It almost looks like a jelly bean. So I'm not being too particular if it's perfect. I kind of like that. When I talked about the face originally, I said I like to use a piece of cardstock the same color as the box, and then glue all my things to that. I just find that so much easier, and you really can't see that detail, and it almost gives it almost like a 3D effect. So what I'm gonna do is cut out an oval, and then I can glue everything to this oval.
Carolina said, how? But I'm not sure what that's in relation to.
Well, if you repeat yourself or explain it, I will try to explain how. I don't really know. So now I'm going to do the eyes. I'm just doing 2 like little crescents. You can keep this really easy. You know, I'm going to do it different. Should I do it different?
Yeah, change it up. Change it up.
So I'm going to do 2 little ovals. Again, I'm moving the paper, not the scissors. That just really gives you total control. Let's see. Oh, I think this is going to be so cute. Look at that. That's cute, right?
Wow,
that's cute.
Wow.
Okay, so now I'm going to do his little.
Here.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank
and again,
you.
everybody, if there's something you missed or you want to go over the steps for the box making, this video will be on the Michael's YouTube channel in about 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah.
And we'll also add this to our blog post. We have a blog post on craftylumberjacks.com about all the steps and tips on making your little bunny box.
It also has
and we'll add the video. Yeah. Yes, all the links to these, you know.
But I know Tia is putting the links in
the chat, yeah.
So, yeah. So now I'm making the little, I don't know what this is called. I probably should have looked it up.
That's like his little like
like,
cheeks.
Yeah, his little like mouth cheeks, you know?
Mouth cheeks.
I'm gonna put him in like this.
Very cute.
This is looking so cute. So what this is missing is whiskers. So what we're gonna be using are our Fiskars. What are these called? Oh my god, Fringe Scissors. Now what I love about these, it's very Freddy Krueger or very Edward Scissorhands. As you can see, it's basically like 4 pairs of scissors in one. And what that does is it gives you nice fringes. Imagine that. So yes. What I'm going to do, I love this for the whiskers because it just makes it so easy. What I'm going to do is I'm just taking my cardstock and I'm just cutting right through. And then as you can see, look at this. I don't know why all of a sudden I had like, at the car wash. Whoa, 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 at the car wash, yeah. Beep, beep. Like how cute is that? So then what I like to do is take my other scissors and just cut like that. And now we have
whiskers for days.
Whiskers for days. Yes. We do. So now I'm going to glue everything together. If you want.
Oh, sure. No, I was going to say we're going to use the Fringe Scissors to make our own eco-friendly Easter grass.
Yes.
But we love these. And actually, for New Year's, we ended up recycling some of our wrapping paper, our Christmas wrapping paper, and we turned it into confetti using our Fringe Scissors. Yes. And it came out really good.
It did. It came out really great. What was really nice about that was you have so much different color and texture from wrapping paper. It really made it, it was just like very pleasing.
Yes. And I feel like everybody now is trying to be conscious of their waste and kind of reusing things, which is really great.
Yeah.
So we try to do the same thing here. And we love our Fringe Scissors for that.
I love
especially around the holidays.
And they're just such a fun tool. That's another one if you have kids. Oh, I glued this on the wrong side. If you have kids, it's a great, it just takes up a lot of time. Give them some paper and those Fringe scissors. Oh my gosh, they're going to go to town, you know?
Yes.
Okay.
Very cute. Is anyone crafting along with us today? Or you're just hanging out? Oh my God, need everything you guys are using. This is so fun.
Well, you gotta enter the giveaway.
Yes, you gotta enter the giveaway. You might win it.
Oh, you know what I did this last time. I glued the nose on first and I really should have done the whiskers. You know, sometimes I just never learn. So now I'm just gonna kind of slide them in. I can't. I need to pull the nose off. This is what happened last time, and then I had a bumpy nose, but that's okay.
Same.
Dennis was like, "Why is the nose bumpy?" I was like,
"Why is the nose bumpy?"
Well,
it adds to the charm.
It does.
You know.
Okay.
And that's what we said. What we were saying earlier. It's not about the end outcome. It's about the process.
Yes. And when I see the rabbit, like when I've seen our box on our shelf for 2 months now when we did it, I always have like happy memories looking at it. I'm like, oh, this was fun.
It is cute. Lorraine asks, how do we enter the giveaway? We're going to ask a trivia question at the end of class. And then if you follow us, or you don't have to follow us, but you do have to message us the answer. So on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or even Twitter, we do the Twitter. We're at Crafty Lumberjacks. You just send us the answer and then you'll automatically be entered into the giveaway. Then we kind of round up all the entries. We pick a random person out of this like name picker thing that we have online. And then we'll ask you for your address and then Tia will send you the
stuff.
Yeah, the stuff. Easy breezy.
I'm just making some teeth here. Very cute. I'm going to round the edges because I just think it takes it to the next level. But I think that looks pretty cute. And then I'm just going to add it to the bottom. I mean, this is pretty cute.
Oh my gosh,
he's pretty cute, isn't he? And then I'm just going to glue it right here. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of obsessed with how he looks. He looks very different from my first one, but I kind of like that. You know, if you're going to make multiple, why not make them all a little different? And how cute would these be? Even just like this. You don't need the whole body.
Like a placemat or like a place
setting. How
and then they open it and there's like scratch off tickets.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yes, I love a good scratch off ticket.
Okay, so what we have here is the box. Now I wanted to show you, when we made this, I did not glue the head on because I wanted to make it easily accessible. If you really wanted to do that, use a glue dot, but make it a little less tacky by taking your fingers on it first and then putting it right on. That way, when it opens, it doesn't rip all the paper. Now, before we move on, because Dennis is going to show you how to make a bow, I just wanted to show you what I had made for the original bunny, which was this. Now I could sit here and do this, but I mean, you guys just watched me cut for like 10 minutes and no one needs to see that. But all I did was I made a little furry stomach, 2 little hands, and a carrot. Now for the carrot, I used the edging scissors for the top. And I think a good tip is if you're going to add a statement like a carrot, why not take it over the top, add some extra color in. I added this really light blue, this neon orange, and then 2 tones of the green. Adding 2 tones of the green really just takes it to the next level, you know?
Yes, it's all about those little details.
Yes, and then I just put it right up to the front. But yeah, I really think the bow is going to be so
yes,
cute.
we're going to do a bow. Do you want to do the grass first, or no? We do that after.
Yeah, you can do the grass.
So we're just going to be using tissue paper. We're going to be making our own little Easter grass here with the fringe scissors. Really simple. We're going to keep the tissue paper as it's folded in the packaging and just kind of go to town on it.
Yeah, I like to have it like nice and folded. I like to do it the other way, but
oh
yeah, you know it.
How dare you? And now also, we're big fans, like we said, of using what you already have. So if you have magazines or what else? Newspaper, just any type of paper, really. And then this is great. And then you could just add it to your, oops.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Sorry, I'm kind of.
He's doing more of like a confetti, which I think is like super fun. I like to have 2 different kinds of grass when I'm doing it. So I'm glad you did it, but I'm going to show you how to do it the other way.
Grass skirt, $4.
So is that
from South Pacific?
South Pacific. Okay, so what I like to do is do it the other way. This way you get really long strands of grass.
I see. This, okay.
And then I sometimes even fold it again, but
I was going to say, you set me up for failure.
Did I?
I wasn't expecting to do the grass, darling.
Oh,
just kidding.
I see it was a test and he failed. Okay, so what I like to do is fold it this way.
There you go. That is
and then
good.
cut right into it.
Yeah.
Now the harder, like the more you fold it, the harder it is to cut. So actually, I set myself up for failure too. I think this way might be the best. Let me try it.
Very cute.
However you do it. Oh yeah, and there we go, like butter. But however you do it, then you have these really nice long strands, and then you want to cut it just like last time. Let me show you.
I'm watching these videos forever. I love this thing.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And then you have these really beautiful, like long ribbons. And as you can see, I like those colors too. We can add them in. In this, we have really beautiful strands of
yes, and this all, how cute are these little chicks? They have these at Michael's too. So like, adorable. How
cute is this? We have some
I'm gonna eat one of these.
Really? Those are like 2 months old. You know that, right?
That's all right.
But the more colors you add, the cuter. I love this. All right, Dennis, you gonna show?
Okay, yes, the bow.
The bow. The bow.
Okay, bow is really easy to do here as well. I want to show you. This comes with the box maker gifting board. It has all the instructions, really easy. Basically, what I went over with you. This is the envelope. This is the bow. I'm going to show you the bow here.
And these are just slightly more detailed instructions than what's on the box already, right?
Yes. So it comes with this little guide here, which kind of helps you cut the piece of paper and kind of decide what size and all of that. It's just a little guide that it comes with. The bow guide is down here. You can make 3 different size bows. I'm going to be making a 1x10 bow. So you just line it up like that. And then you see you need, this is a 1x10 bow. So you do a 2-inch and a 5-inch, and I'm going to show you that now. So I'm going to cut down my paper to a 1-inch by 10-inch.
All right. I believe someone asked, what is everyone's favorite type of Easter candy to add?
I feel like it's got to be jelly beans.
Oh, Lorraine, what's everyone's favorite Easter candy to add to their baskets? Oh my gosh, I'm interested in that. I feel like as a kid, my favorite type of Easter candy to get. Do you remember those? It looked like a little egg carton, but then it was
like gum. Yes, those are so good.
Oh my gosh, I used to love getting those.
Wait, let me do this again. Or here, I'll do this one. I'll just do this one. This one I already have pre-cut.
Okay, so you cut
Okay,
it.
so this is 1 by 10.
Mary Claire, I did not know you were here. Mary Claire loves Starburst jelly beans. Those are my favorite jelly beans too.
Okay.
Those are so good.
So the bow maker. Okay, so we have our bow. You need a 1 by 10 strip. So it's a 1 inch wide by 10 inches long. Okay, and then here you follow here. So first I'm gonna do my edges. So you just slide in the bow. They have these little markings here. You slide in the bow to get the cute little edge. So you just push that in and stay in the lines.
Oh, okay. I have to say,
Andrew's never done
I've
the
never made a
bow.
bow.
This is
I've
his
never
first
made a
time.
bow.
It's actually really easy and they come out really cute. So there you go. So then you have the little edges on the bow there like that.
Very cute.
And then you want to go to your guide here and you see you want paper size 2, ruler position 1. So that's 2 inches. So you go to this 2 inches right here. You line up the edge of your bow there and you punch, flip it, and punch. Then you do the same thing on the outside to the other side.
Okay, it's
you see it already coming together.
I see it coming together.
Punch it, flip it, and punch. So that is the first position, and then you check the second position, ruler position here. So one, oh, it already switched.
Oh.
So 1 by 10 is the 2. Sorry, can you see this? And then the 5. So you want to go to 5 inches here using this ruler. Then you punch, flip it, and punch. And then you just fold it all together. Let's see how this, yes.
Okay.
Very cute.
Okay, I see
Wait,
it.
how do you do it?
I've never.
Oh,
done
yes,
it.
yes. Okay. Here, like this. Yes, okay, here we go. I'm like, wait a second.
Oh.
It's been a while here, folks. So it goes like that together, and then this part comes down. Oh my gosh.
Does
Look
that
how
guy?
adorable.
That guy does come with the gifting board. Yes.
Yes, it comes with it. And then you just glue. I'm gonna use, where's that little glue?
Oh, I see the cap here.
You see the cat.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna add a little glue to the back. And how cute, we're gonna add this to our little bunny box. Is that guy? Yes, okay. Oh, and as kids, we used to get the chocolate orange that breaks into slices.
Oh, yes.
Is that traditionally like an Easter thing?
Oh, I forgot about those.
I know those, but are those usually around like Easter?
I don't know. Maybe for some people.
True.
And then you just want to press it and it just.
Sorry, this glue isn't like fast tack glue.
I know, yes. We kind of talked about that. But then here's one that's already tacked together. As you can see, what I love about this is it gives you like dimension, which is so cute.
Yeah.
And you know what you could do is you could glue something like right into the middle. That would be really
like
cute.
a little button or
You know what
a
I need is
ribbon
a
or
carrot
something.
button.
Oh, a carrot.
You know, that's
That'd be
what I
cute.
need.
That'd
How
be
cute would that be?
Are we gonna add this to our new bunny box?
Yes, let's
here?
add it to our bunny box.
Okay.
So what are you looking for?
I'm looking for the head here.
Oh,
Okay, very cute. You want to like
here,
hold
I'm
it
gonna
up,
hold it like that. I don't know, there's a little grass
a little
on.
confetti. We're gonna give him a little bow. Glue it. So
I mean,
cute.
that's
And again,
adorable.
we're not going over the envelopes today, but you can make your own envelopes with the
Yes, with the board, which is really
Yes.
a 3-in-1 tool. Now, I wanted to quickly say on the blog post that I wrote, we kind of went over different holidays that you could use this for. We said you could do if you have any. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing!
off with his head.
Oh
my
isn't
gosh.
really well. You know, when you're crafting in a hurry. That's
Yeah.
all right. We did say you could do a bald eagle for the 4th of July. We said you could do a cat for Halloween, a turkey for Thanksgiving, a reindeer for Christmas, and I said a teddy bear for Valentine's
Wow.
Day. If you have any other ideas, I want to hear them because I kind of want to spend my year just making these instead of doing anything.
A snowman.
Oh,
Yes. That's
yes.
the easy one.
That is a good one.
So cute. Let's see our 2 bunnies here.
Yes, I mean, I think they're both equally cute. I don't know where his little body details went, but that's all right.
Oh, his like stomach.
Oh, here it is. I mean, these are just so cute. If you have any questions, let us know now. We're in our last final minutes. Should I do the giveaway part?
Yeah,
the giveaway question.
so we can show our little
Yes.
bunnies.
Do you want to come and flip over to us, or do you want to? So
Yeah, we can. Okay. Yeah, we can.
Hi, everybody. I don't know. Okay, well, here we are. It always seems like so jarring once we see our own faces.
It's like,
like what? Okay, so here is the question for the giveaway.
Wait, and you are gonna win. You're gonna win the Fiskars box maker gifting board.
You're gonna win the Fiskars Fringe Scissors, which is like 4 scissors in one.
Yes.
Love these.
And then you'll win the pair of the edging scissors, which is the pinking and the scallop one.
Which are so great. Okay, so to enter again, you want to just write us on Instagram DM. That's probably the easiest thing. You can do Facebook, TikTok. You can even email us, craftylumberjacks@gmail.com.
Yes, and don't forget our next class where we'll be doing another giveaway is going to be May 3rd at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be showing you a watercolor technique and making these.
See these. Actually, do you mind just going to the other camera again? I'm sorry. I just need to show this with like the better lighting because I feel like these are so cute. Look how beautiful this is. It's really easy, all made out of paper. We made it into a little planter. I love these.
So we're going to be going over how you get that watercolor geode effect.
Want to show these?
Yes.
Next to each other before. Oh my gosh.
So cute.
Oh yes, thank you so much for putting our email on there. All right, so
we can go back to
our faces. Woo. Okay.
Put our little bunny.
So the question is, what country did the first chocolate Easter bunny come from? Like, where did it originate? So all you have to do is tell us what country the first chocolate Easter bunny originated in, and you will be entered to win. You can Google it. This doesn't need to be off the top of your head. It doesn't really matter. We just want you to be participating.
Yes, and Tia just put the link for our next class. Please sign up. Come join us. We're going to be doing another giveaway. And it was so great to see you all. Have an incredible Easter weekend. Enjoy it.
This is our Easter.
This is our Easter. So thank you for celebrating with us. And we hope to see you soon. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.